That's okay. We are live round 2. That is, if anyone catches us, we'll be live round 2. So maybe can Megan leave a comment on the next one? I see you. How do you see us, Phil?
There's 2.
We're trying round 2. I don't know if it's just dicey. If we have, it's amazing how fast you guys found us, actually. Can you hear us? That's the most important part. Back again. Thumbs up. Guess who's back? Don't touch it. I hear you. I do. I hear you. Can you hear us? Okay. Loud and clear.
Well, which is so strange because we
honestly
had the best speed test that we've had in a really long time, and then we lost audio.
Scott, Chad did not fix it. You silly boy. Okay. So as everyone funnels back in, I don't even know how you guys found us the second time. So that's kind of fun, the way that all works. So round 2, where were we? Complete chaos.
We were gonna go to these questions, but I want to give people an opportunity to get back on here to answer their questions.
Okay. Yeah, we had over 400.
Yeah.
It was fun. All right.
So I'd hate
questions.
To answer their question and they're not here.
They wrote it. Everyone wrote in their questions, and then we just left you. Well, we switched it up. We went to another live.
Is Brad Walworth on there? Do you see him? I can answer his question.
I don't see Brad.
See who else is on here.
Kind of hot.
Just leave your clothes on.
I am. I'm taking my...
Susan Brandon, is she on? Trying to see who's on here so I can answer their question. There's Brad.
Brad's on.
Okay. Whoop, whoop.
Brad's here.
Thanks, Brad.
Woo, Brad made it.
Okay. Question: if you can identify the Michigan huddle location for 2023, it will be near the bridge.
What are we on a scavenger hunt?
Yeah, that's a whole new thing. Be near Mackinac City area
is where that's going to be.
Yes, so that's kind of put that plans. Okay, there's Susan. I can answer her question now. What's your balloon fiesta plan? Great question. We only were able to get 3 days of tickets, and we are there the last weekend. So as it rounds down, like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when we're actually going to be there, and we're going to be in the north lot. I don't know how many of you are going to be there. If we can figure out like where to say hello to everybody, so we'll post. Maybe
I don't know where the north lot is, nor the south lot, or the west lot. I don't know anything.
But yeah, we're only there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So hopefully that helps you.
It doesn't help me. And we're by a bridge in Mackinac, and we're in the north lot at the Balloon Festival.
Obviously, Todd just goes where
the GPS sends me.
Yes, where the GPS said. So we will be there. If you're going to be there, we'll post where we're at, but we'll be in the north lot. Diana's going to be in the south lot. So there are going to be people there, and we'll connect. The roaming dad, is he back on here?
I think he was.
Roaming dad calling you. Are you here?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Okay. Well,
I love these super chats and stickers.
Okay. Well,
these are very nice.
We can do that real quick.
Yeah.
Dines Across America upgraded.
Okay. So
their membership. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're over here. We'll get to meet them at some point.
And then the roaming dad, thank you for that super sticker. Kelly Meese, thank you. Fred.
Oh, good old Fred.
He said Queen Elizabeth was like the world's British grandma. That is very true.
That is a very true statement. It's like that's a very true statement.
Leanna Walker, thank you for that. That was very, very generous of you. Thank you. We really appreciate that. And Donald Fox, we got a new follower in our membership program.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. Hi, Terry. Thank you very much for that super sticker.
Hope everything's going better. I don't know what happened. She broke her leg.
But yeah, I saw that. I checked in on her.
It's hard to keep up.
Yes, but and then I saw there's Scott Smith. How are you guys doing? They have COVID, last I knew, so I'm hoping that they're doing okay.
That makes travel plans hard. And Scott George.
He
has a great drill. If you ever need repair work, you just yell out to Mr. George, and he's there.
Yeah. Both Scott George and Scott Smith. Thank you for your stickers. We appreciate
then we got that. We got old JD up here.
JD, he's helping contribute to the snack fund. The month of October, I'm going to try to see if I can get Todd on a 30 days of like less snacks. Wouldn't that be? That's a good idea.
That is such a wonderful idea.
Yeah, just like
less snack day. Like, we're going to do Vlogtober at the same time.
No.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do Vlogtober this year.
Instead, we'll do less snacks.
Yeah, less isn't always more.
And Lori Stinson, she's a new follower on our membership platform. So thank you guys very much for that. That's very helpful. So let's look at
let's go over
the questions.
So somebody asked about tickets and stuff. Can we go over the tickets?
Those are on the questions. I'm going down the list.
Oh, there's a list.
As people ask. The roaming dad asked, "What's the screen on the screen behind us?" That is our
up here.
Yeah,
that thing. That's
called a Nix play. NIXPLAY.
And they can send. You can link it to different accounts. So like our daughters can send pictures to it from things going on with the grandkids. So then we can kind of feel like we're in the loop and in the know. And I love the thing. It's a pretty cool little. Was it a Christmas present?
Yeah, the kids gave it to us last year for Christmas, and it is. They can send pictures and
into the account, and then you accept them, and then it just downloads them into the picture thing, which is awesome.
Yes, roaming dad asks if we're canceling any travel plans to Illinois right now. The good thing is we didn't have any plans to go to Illinois. So
if you haven't looked at the news and the Illinois stuff. And some of the states are going to do reciprocal stuff, which is crazy. But if you're going to be traveling after January, they're lessening penalties for a lot of different crimes. So it is something to think about, especially if you're going to be, I don't know, staying in a Walmart parking lot, and now that people can just rob you and they can literally hold you at gunpoint, steal your car, drive down the road, get arrested. And then literally they'll be able to just be released that night with no bail to come back to court.
Strange.
So I'm hoping this is, I've researched it and looked at many different things. I believe it's true, but I'm hoping that this is just an over exaggeration. It says we're unstable again.
Dang it. We've got to do the, okay, we're going to keep going.
Let us know if you can't hear us because it keeps saying unstable connection again.
Okay, Greg asks about what's up with the Sheila and Todd hikes at the huddle. So yes, the Todd hike is shorter than the Sheila hike.
Yes.
So if you're
generally the way I like it. I like shorter hikes.
My hike, I think you would actually love. So we'll see. But yes, we will. You get to choose on those hikes. Gerald. The best barbecue places in Kansas City. Do you know that those are fighting words? Like those are fighting words in Kansas City. Like there's
so many places to eat barbecue. We generally, when we go back, we go to a little place in Overland Park that we tend to eat quite a bit.
So we enjoy Q39.
Yes.
Jack Stack.
Of course, it's a staple.
Burnt Ends.
Yes, Burnt Ends is a little barbecue place we like.
There's a friend of ours has a place, and we haven't been able to make. He had a food truck, and it's off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook barbecue.
So.
Yeah, that direction. There's so many good barbecue places, but those are our top faves. Ken and Carla. This is a good question, Ken and Carla. When does the Tennessee Huddle open up for tickets?
Now, can we talk about the other huddles?
Well, I'm answering questions.
Okay, when are those tickets opening up? if you okay. 6 months.
This ought to go good. Let's see.
It's generally 6 months prior to whenever the event is. So if you go to @GoSwitchItUp.com, go up to the top and you hit events. She has already put the dates and the general location, not the exact location. So if you figure backtrack 6 months, this is how her mind works. So I'm giving you a little, I'm spilling the beans right now. I'm spilling the beans. I don't know why I did that thumbnail. I couldn't figure out a thumbnail thing. Beans. I don't like beans. I'm not a baked bean kind of person. But anyway, I'm spilling the beans. That's how Sheila's mind thinks if you want to know how she processes when tickets are going to be released. So.
All right. Well, I have an actual date for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that'll work too.
No. Our next live in October, we will have our tickets ready to go.
Okay, so why don't you tell them what's left in Georgia?
Because that's Florida. 6 months. October to April is 6 months.
See, I was right.
You were right. Ken asks where the huddle is going to be at in Tennessee, and it's going to be in the Pigeon Forge, Sevierville area.
You're not going to spill the complete beans. You're just going to kind of give it to
I'm trying to talk, but you won't stop.
Okay, go ahead.
At the Ridge Outdoor Resort is where we will be for that. So while we're talking about that, before we a couple of questions here, there are 10 sites left at a huddle at Tolona Ridge, and there are 6 train tickets left. So if you are coming and you want to go on the train, we have 6 tickets for that, and we have 10 RV spots left at Tolona Ridge,
which blows my mind. It's going to be so the train ride, if you're new, because I keep remembering there's like 800 new people that have joined us in the last 10-15 days. On that train ride, it's like a leaf peeping event. That's what I've been calling it. Like you're on the train, you're going up to the top.
Yes.
And then you have a meal up there.
We hope. We are having lunch up there. Yeah. We hope that the Leafs are at the right time, but you just can't, you just never know.
Last year we missed it.
Yeah, we might miss it again. Who knows?
But it is going to be really cool. And then Tolona Ridge is probably one of the nicest RV parks. And it have an amazing event facility that it's just a really good location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was our first huddle location, Tolona Ridge.
Little nostalgia going on.
Yep. And those people are like our family. They really are. They're just great people. So
then how many spots do we have left for Florida?
We have about 35 spots, RV spots left for our Florida huddle, which is in
first weekend
February.
February. Yeah.
February. But while we're talking about that, we will be at the Tampa RV show. And so then tonight, after the live is over.
Is this spilling the beans?
What is up with you and the beans?
I don't know. I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Gosh, I fought that one back. Wow. There was almost an eruption of epic proportions. Anyway, yes, go ahead and share with them this wonderful news about the Tampa RV show.
After tonight's live, we will have tickets available for a meet and greet that includes dinner.
We had the spot last year. That was a lot of fun. The problem is that we couldn't go back this year to the same spot. So we have less tickets for this place we're going.
So we only have 130 tickets available. It's a meet and greet. It's going to be on Wednesday, January 18th from 6 to 9, and it includes dinner with live music, and then there's going to be a cash bar for drinks.
They're going to open that up for us.
Yeah. But due to the venue capacity, there are only 130 tickets available. So that is Wednesday, the 18th. And
we're breaking things, Switch Crew, meaning when we come in.
We're learning new things all the time.
Is that a spider? Oh, it's a fly.
Todd does not like spiders, so we would have had to end the live.
A lot of panic just happened right there. But we are breaking things. When we come in and we are booking stuff, they're not it's crazy to think that they are not used to having that many people come at once. I know. I thought that was a spider.
It's like a flying spider.
It's a jumping fly.
David Branson and Rick Lane, thank you both for those super chats and super stickers. Very We appreciate generosity a lot. All right, here we go. More Q&A.
Oh boy.
Here you can. While I look at the questions, why don't you tell them about the red shirts we got?
I don't know. I've been trying to get my red shirt for like weeks. First, the mail people lost my shirt from the last huddle. Second, we go back to Kansas City and we go downstairs. You're going to see Megan in that video. She's got all the merch. She pulls out the red shirts, and guess what she doesn't have? Extra larges for your boy Todd, because I can't fit into a large. These guns just don't fit into a large. I mean, you can't just like things. They're massive. So I need a little room. I need some extra large. So Sheila has now put in this big, no audio again, freezing.
I just don't even understand.
It's so frustrating.
Okay.
Oh, audio's still working for them. We are good. Okay, but she ordered a whole new shipment of a whole new shipment of shirts.
Yes. So after the Utah huddle is over, then those should be back on. There should be more sizes available for you. Okay. It says speak slowly.
And carry a big stick.
Susan Brandon, did you happen to find a place for doggy daycare for the Georgia huddle? For the Georgia huddle, I think you'll be totally fine because most of our outings are going to be in these short little spurts. But I do believe that there are rover in that area if you want to check that out. But right now, we're not gone all day. We're just gone in little spurts. So I think you should be fine. Rick Lane, are you going to provide the details for the meet and greet? We just did. So
is that going to be on the website so they can actually book tickets? Is that how you're doing that?
Yeah. As soon as the live's over, those are good to go. So you'll have to just go to the website and you'll find those tickets.
I like these little stickers. What else?
I'm looking. Oh, good idea. No snack November.
Oh, no, I am going to eat snacks. You guys, if you think I'm not eating cookies and Nutter Butters and Oreos and Lucky Charms, and I'm going to do it. I don't try to fool myself. I'm going to do it. How's the toddler shirt coming? I just saw that stinking. I don't know how the toddler shirt's coming. This has become some inside joke between all of you and Sheila. So I don't know where that sits actually.
Those will be available at the Georgia huddle. That should not be
There's
a problem whatsoever.
New shirts and new merch at the Georgia huddle. I believe
there will be new merch and new shirts at every huddle. It's just
different designs.
Different designs. Cassie wanted to know about the dinner cruise in Florida that we'll be leaving out of Tampa. So we'll just go over to Tampa we got to get to the water. So we'll be leaving Tampa.
Don't know what's going on at the Florida huddle. It's kind of cool. It's actually we're going to have a dinner cruise. We're going to have live entertainment. We're going to actually have possibly a poker tournament with dealers. I'm looking forward to doing that. And we're going to do some charity stuff on that. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things. What else is there?
We're going kayaking,
paddleboarding.
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool. Now that place has over 400 different RV spots. But we're only taking up like 130, 150.
120, and we have 35 left.
Okay. There's your update on that.
Okay. Michael, is Talona Ridge finished? And yes, it is finished.
100%.
We haven't been back yet.
Everything.
So all the sites are done. Everything is done. So, and we do have the entire place. So everybody that'll be at Talona Ridge in Georgia is with the Switch crew.
I'm turning on the air conditioner because I am burning up.
Susan asks where we're going for the Colorado huddle. We will be close. It'll be up in the Denver, like that northwest.
We heard it's a really nice park. We just never have been to that location.
Okay.
You're just flying through all the questions.
Well, we only have 15 minutes left, and tonight is giving away the bingo.
Oh, we're doing the bingo.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do that real quick because
this is
first of all, had a little sappy moment when Todd, we were pulling all the pictures for you guys that participated in bingo this year.
I just posted the video on our Instagram and also on the group, the Switch Crew group.
It was just amazing to just see the heart behind the bingo was just simply to help people, just to encourage you to get out and go see things. And
it was all those different locations, gone from the Grand Canyon to like car shows to the Tampa RV show to hikes to caves. I mean, it is absolutely it was crazy to see.
Yeah, and it was just neat to see you guys out and about experiencing things and with your Switch It Up banner. But so what we did for the bingo is we took the top 4. We took all your pictures.
It took I would venture to say we should have gave more specific instructions. You have to sometimes, but I had to go through, like, some of you guys were text messaging pictures. Some of them came through Instagram messages. Some came Facebook messages. Some came through the Switch Crew thing. So it's like I had to go through, I don't know how many different pictures and how many different locations to narrow it down to 4.
We took the top 4 people
that were so close.
That went, because there was no bingo.
There was no bingo.
Like,
we made it so hard.
Yes.
And I'm happy about that.
We are thinking about, we've got a different plan for summer, where more of you will be able to participate. But there was no bingo, but there was 4 of you that had quite a few.
You've made it into the magical bucket.
So what we're going to do, since there was no bingo, we took the top 4 people who submitted the most pictures out for the bingo, and that was Neil Scott.
Yes.
Andy and Julie Vaughn.
Yes.
Thomas and Marlo.
Yes.
And the roaming dad. So
they had gone to more places after I've gone through all of them. And, you know, a lot of people went to like 3, 4, 5. Some of you guys, like Andy, I mean, they were like, they had a chance to get a bingo like 3 different ways, but they couldn't find the Brits, and they couldn't get KYD, and they couldn't get, they had to go to Watkins Glen. So it's like, they had these like areas. So I was like, they're so close. But so like the roaming dad, he took the kids everywhere, and they traveled, and they couldn't find any influencers. So they couldn't find any, went to all these different places, and it's kind of cool to see. And Neil Scott's the same way. And
the pictures were just very cool. But what we have in here is the top
for the new
4
people. For the new people on the Switch It Up bingo, what were they going to win?
Whoever we pull out here is winning Georgia Huddle tickets. So it'll include their site and 2 tickets for the Georgia Huddle. That's kind of exciting. And then next year we hope to be able to do another giveaway.
You got to make this completely random. She's the one to put these in here, and I don't want her to see.
Okay, you do.
I'm mixing up.
You do you.
So listen, if you guys are on here, I don't know if everyone's on here. Okay, this is going to be. I just like to listen to it. This little.
You better, before we lose audio again, would you at least pull one out?
Okay. Here it is. Pick one. Who is it?
The roaming dad.
No freaking way.
Yep, look at that.
Now hopefully you can come. That is awesome.
Yes, very good. So hopefully the roaming dad can join us.
I'm sorry, Andy.
Here, before you don't need to pull out the losers.
Okay.
But yes, there's Andy and Julie's name.
So anyway,
the roaming dad, Megan is on here. If you can get with Megan, we can get information.
If he's still here, he was here earlier.
Was right there. Yeah, he's still here. The roaming dad, they get to come to the huddle. So congratulations to the roaming dad. We're so excited for you.
I think the spirit of the whole banner sign and the bingo card, I think the banner thing has just been great to see your pictures and where you're at.
There's Neil and Cheryl. Sorry, you guys were so close. It was just a luck of the draw, but roaming.
We didn't know how else to do it. Honestly, I thought when Andy and Julia were so close to getting a bingo, I was thinking, oh, somebody will actually get it. But alas, they just never got there.
Yep, so, they were so close.
So, but that was fun. So if you still have the signs out there, keep sending, pictures and stuff. I use them for Instagram posts so that we can like share to other people. Example, when we went to the wonderful RVE, the Entrepreneurial Summit that was over here, it was kind of neat to hear, be able to show you guys and what the community was doing. So it's just nice to have that when you're out and about. So keep sending pictures.
Yeah. Okay, couple of questions.
Because I know you're down 8 minutes.
We're down. Here's some.
Stephanie, love looking at those card photos on the
Three Cat Travelers, Stephanie Redmond, Kathy Rock, and Seeking Adventure 24/7. Thank you guys for the super stickers. We appreciate that. Your generosity means a lot to us. Okay, we've got a couple of last questions. We got like 6 minutes here.
Can you take a dog on the train? Somebody said that. I don't know.
I am not sure either. We'll have to take a look at that.
I think we have like 2 or 3 train cars. Like there's that many of us. Isn't it?
I think it's more like 4. But
I mean, that's so funny. So we'll find out.
We will find that out for you. Where are we staying in Tampa? We will be staying at the fairgrounds.
We did that last year. So Tire Minder, which is Michael, Innovative Tire. He has his thing where he runs around and he does the whole tire minder. He extended an invitation for us to be at the vendor in the vendor lot, which works out well because we're at the Tampa show so much that we literally walk into the event and we're able to walk out. And so it's not going through a bunch of traffic and stuff. It just makes it more convenient. But we'll be on site the whole time.
Yeah. So, and we will post a schedule as to what booths we will be at what time. So you'll be able to stop by and say hello at the booth at the Tampa show. We
were trying to see if Enduro Battery, that's Harrison, if he was going to have a booth. I don't know if he'll have a booth this year. So it might be. We met the owner. We met the owner of RV. What is that? RV Life. Yeah, RV Life. They have.
Yeah.
That was fun. Andy. Yeah,
that was fun.
Yep. Super fun. Super nice guy. Crazy backstory on how he started the whole thing. So yeah, it was nice. I like those little stories of a business owner that kind of does stuff.
We have met Happily Ever Hanks. We met them at the Tampa RV show last year.
We've met Chad and Tara. We've met
our Everyday Getaway asked if we were in Colorado. We are. We're getting ready to, because we just were at the RVE Summit. And we're going to start heading to Utah to make our way to our huddle there. Mini meetups that we're thinking about right now, the one in Kansas City in October, and then also the Florida in January.
Looking at all the different questions.
Oops.
There's lots of different questions.
And Ben Dimby about the Florida huddle. You do get a group discount. There's a group discount for the site. You just have to call after you purchase your huddle tickets. There will be an email confirmation of your tickets, and then it'll tell you what to do for getting your site next.
They are not giving site numbers currently.
Right.
We don't even know our site number there. So,
but we do have a group block, and and we do get a group discount at Camp Margaritaville for that. Dave Walker asks, how is internet on the go?
It's great, except I don't know.
We have amazing speed tests tonight.
And we were watching the Chiefs game, everything. So I don't know why we had so many technical problems. And at the top of our thing, you keep saying our connection's unstable. Please wait while we disconnect. So I don't know what's going on.
Doesn't make any sense. Mark Schultz asked, what was Todd and Sheila's first car?
Okay.
What was your car, Todd?
My first car. My dad. If some of you have been to a huddle, you've probably met Switch Pops. He seems like a really nice guy. He sure does. But as a father, I think maybe as a son, I kind of challenged him in a weird way. So he decided that he would get it. My first car, it was a $500 car, and it was a Buick Special Deluxe. It was a 1969 Buick Special Deluxe, and it had the taillights burnt out on it. So he got it from somebody my mom worked with. They picked it up, drove it in the driveway, dropped it off, and he goes, all right, there's your car. Now fix it. And that's how my first car went. And I did fix it. It taught me how to change the alternator and fix everything. As switch pops was kind of like in your face kind of person, but I learned a lot on how to work on vehicles, because back then you can't work on vehicles now. Like this Ram truck, if something goes out on it, I have no idea.
Yeah, you got to plug it in.
Yeah, it's like craziness. But I look back on that fondly. And actually, we pulled into a Target. I'm sorry I'm going off on this, but it's just happened the day. We pulled into a Target parking lot, and there was a car, my first car. And I was like, wow, that's awesome to see. Talk to the guy. It was really neat. Yeah. So there was my 1969 Buick Special Deluxe. Sheila's probably like a Fiero or something.
It was a black Pontiac Fiero. They don't make that car anymore.
No, that fits her. Can you just see her in a Fiero? She's a Fiero kind of girl.
Yes.
T-tops off, listening to her teeny bopper music.
So my dad,
she's a cheerleader.
My dad loved cars, and so we went through a lot of cars. I don't think I went through one high school year without having a different car. We traded cars all the time. So Pontiac Fiero was my very first car, and I had to learn how to drive a stick shift.
Yeah, that's a lost art right now. I mean, think about like our grandkids and stuff. I don't know if they'll learn how to drive a stick. I don't know. I think one of our girls knows how to drive a stick shift. I think Brianna does. But I don't know. Well, Brittany might.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, Dad. So I live was from a very small town where there unpaved road, and we got to one stop sign, and it had a very touchy clutch. And Dad just looked at me and says, I'm getting out and I'm walking home. You figure it out.
Oh, Les, he had a little temper on him at times.
He was so frustrated. I could not figure out this driving of the stick shift. Scott.
Thanks, man.
Sykes, thank you for that super sticker. Really appreciate that a lot. You're just always so generous with us, and it means a lot to us. Okay. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 questions, 2 minutes. Can Todd answer these in that? Todd, what was your first motorcycle?
Oh, I feel like this is like the 15-second. Maybe we should start a segment like that. Like you get like, rapid fire questions. I'm trying to. What was my first what?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What was the question?
What was your first motorcycle?
My first motorcycle was a Honda what was it? Is an Enduro Yamaha. So it's just like a 124 cycle. So, and then when Sheila, that was before Sheila, of course, I was in high school. Then when Sheila and I got together, I ended up getting an FZR 600 crotch rocket, of course. Love the bike. But then when we had Allison, we sold that motorcycle, and now we're on to the Indian. And yeah, that's my third bike, a little bagger. We're supposed to be doing a motorcycle ride through here, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, we are. Did find out for Jones RV Adventure that the dogs are not allowed on the Georgia Huddle train, not on the train ride. So
okay, see, look at that.
That's a couple
Switch
of hours
coming through answering questions.
Yep. Okay, Lisa and Brad ask, what is your favorite movie? Todd, you can go
Sheila,
first.
why don't you go first?
Oh,
because if we played the married game, she would answer these pretty easily. So what's your favorite movie? Besides Theo James is her favorite sexy actor. Theo James. What's your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie? Don't say Goonies. Okay.
I'm going to just say Goonies. Why would I say Goonies? Like that? I would probably say that I had a favorite movie, but I think the last Top Gun that came out, Top Gun Maverick, probably definitely is now my favorite movie.
It was really good.
Yes, it was really good.
It was just nice.
My movie is current. Todd's is like from 1912.
And we actually did a video on some of that movie. It is not 1912.
It feels like it.
Steven Spielberg movie, and it happens to be one little word called Jaws. Best scene ever acted in a movie, portrayed in a movie, just Jaws. It's when they're in the belly of the ship. They shot it in one take, and it's that old 500 men went into the water, only one come out. You know, that whole scene. If you go back and watch that scene, they shot it in one take and nailed it. And
what was
I just
that one take
every single time. The one take movie with was it 1912 or 1915?
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was an amazing movie.
We watch a lot of movies because Todd just loves movies, so we do.
On my bucket list, I have on my bucket list. If any of you are movie producers or have a friend or family member in the biz, on my list is to be an extra background or a waiter, and maybe say one word or something to make my movie debut.
These 270 videos you've done should count. Like, scratch that itch and be done.
I know, and we just were on a TV show, and you know, I know it should all be there, but I just have always thought it would be kind of cool.
Elaine asked what happened with Not So Perfect Life. I just heard from them today. Actually, Delyn just texted me.
Do you want to know where they are?
Well, they are out of the country currently. Jason had a little a gig come up that he needed to take some photos, so they are out of the country. But they just had she had a family member that just they've got a medical issue with a family member of hers, and it just kind of has thrown them for a loop on some things, and they are just reevaluating their journey. And so right now they're out of the country, but she sent me this picture today, and they're smiling. Cool. Yeah, they're smiling and having a good time in the other country that they're in right now. So I'm sure
they're gonna. I don't think we'll spill the beans. Well, we won't spill the beans on that. We'll
let them spill the beans, but
it's really cool. And I mean, but they have had some big challenges and some setbacks. So,
and I think that's just part of RV life. You know, you just have to navigate the YouTube space. You have to navigate balancing home and being on the road, and they still have kids in school, so
blended family.
They have a lot going on, but they're smiling in this picture, so that makes me feel good. And they are they are out of the country right now,
only for a few days.
Yeah, but they're coming back in a couple of days, and so they seem to be doing well. They were smiling anyway in the picture.
Okay.
All right, it is 7:33, and
we got to leave them with some values or anything else that we can give them to spill the beans on.
I thought that's what we did.
I mean, we did a lot on this. We gave away
a huddle.
We've told you about how many spots are left at the other huddles. We've announced
it says we already sold tickets to the thing.
How?
I just got that email in. So some of y'all they already went and got the tickets.
How are they getting the tickets so fast?
So the tickets have already started selling.
How is that even? Did you put like a timer on it?
Well, we just Megan set them to start at 7:30 or 8:30 tonight. We're live, and somebody already bought your tickets for the meet and greet. Remember, there's only 130. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is that it? I mean, I feel like
we'll be back October. We'll be back the second Sunday.
Will we have our live prior to doing our meetup in Kansas City?
In Kansas City, yes. So I can give you the details on that meetup, and we'll have the Tennessee tickets available.
Will you put the meetup stuff on the website, like under the events tab?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Will you put it in the newsletter as well?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that newsletter is important.
If you want to stay in the know.
And Sheila makes me do a section in the newsletter. I don't know if some of you find it valuable or not, but I end up doing a Todd's tip of some sort every single time. I have one coming. Do you know what I have to do at nighttime when I go to bed?
Oh, gosh.
I know we're over by 5 minutes, but this is important. It's called mouth taping. You should look it up. Because I snored so bad, I've been mouth taping for 2 months. Mo, about 45 days. So I like a hostage. So put a piece of tape across your mouth like this, and then you don't snore. So there's your valuable tip. I'm going to do a video on it. So you should try it. Do not use duct tape. Do not use other tape. Just use like tape that you would use, like, you know, for wrapping up a finger or a bandage. So it's less adhesive. So mouth taping. it works. You always tell me you didn't put your tape on your mouth, and then I have to go put the tape on.
It has actually been a huge blessing for me that Todd is taping his mouth shut, but it only happens at night while he's sleeping.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I'm snoring, she's putting a pillow over my head to try to go to sleep. And, you know, you guys want me around. You don't want me taking me out.
He snores so bad. So this whole mouth taping, who knew that it was a thing? But it's a thing, and it's actually
Google it, Kathy. Kathy's like, mouth taping. Yeah.
Learned that.
I learned it from another YouTuber that was doing a thing, and then I researched it. It's an actual thing.
Oh yeah, Gary's got a point. You eat less spiders that way because we all know we swallow spiders at night.
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the mouth taping actually does work. So give it a try for all of you that snore.
Yeah. No, I'm just using this.
He did some medical tape.
It's 1 inch. That's the only way she shuts me up, I think, sometimes.
I've considered that gorilla tape.
Yeah, don't do that. You don't want a lot of adhesive. You want something that's just like, yeah. So if you're bored and you want to try to stop snoring without doing a sleep. No, I've had sleep apnea, two things. 2
tests, and he passed them
both.
I
just snore. I don't know how you can snore as loud as I do, but if you mouth tape, you don't snore.
Jamie's right. The Amazon does have a mouth taping.
Oh yeah, I haven't
tape.
Looked. I've just been using.
Yeah.
So Jamie must be mouth taping.
But all right. Anyway,
see, that was a part of value. You made it all the way to the end and learned something significant that might improve your marriages. I'm glad that I was here. Like, this is very important. I could have just saved one of your marriages this evening. I'm serious. Like, you know, one of you could be sleeping in the other room.
Actually, what he really means is he just saved you
my
from
marriage.
Oh gosh.
That's what happens when you don't have questions over here anymore. And so
the difference is 26 years ago when we first got married, I could move to a different level in the house. And now in an RV, it doesn't, there's nowhere to go to escape.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are.
Are we done?
It's yes, we're 10 minutes over.
That's her saying, "Hey Todd, come on now."
Because there's another football game on. Oh, by the way, I'm winning my fantasy football.
Yeah, Jason.
Tonight.
She was playing Jason and Jen with our. So they have the fantasy football thing, and that's who she was competing against tonight. But they're awful quiet. They're probably not on here right now because they were talking so much trash, and now it's
so much fun. All right, we'll see you guys next live,
and hopefully it'll go.
But we'll see some of you in Utah before that. We have a huddle in 2 weeks.
We do have a huddle in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing y'all.
Whew, we got a lot to get ready.
Good night, y'all. We will see you in Utah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Bye now. Maybe.
Now's when it's going to work.
Yeah.